The smell of something fresh lays in the air because tonight we kick off Season 2 of the mainstream racing series. Welcome everyone out there to our season opener of Season 2 tonight here on the Hungaroring in Mogyorod on the outskirts of Budapest. We will have a close eye on the track later, just a short little glimpse how we race in MIS. We have a 18 minutes qualifying followed by a 50% race, equal car performances and dynamic weather, full damage, manual race start, full flags, VSC and safety car, and just like last year, manual gearbox, medium traction control, pit assist is off, weather coming in, coming out of the pits, and after the tire change, of course. So today on our first day, a little bit of something special, I would like to call it, because I have dialed up the phone number of our reigning champion, and he should be with me. He should be able to listen to me already by now. Please welcome Dominic Walsh. There he is. Hello, Mr. Walsh. First, congratulations to you, the reigning champion of the last year. We've all seen your little shoey. That was really cool in the snow. A little shoey in the snow. So yeah, and you obeyed to it. That was really cool. Yeah, first question. What do you think was the biggest reason in the end, your biggest asset, that you won the championship last year? Okay. Mm-hmm. Including you. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Singapore. I can remember very, very vividly. I was with him, and he was coming out of the pit lane and spinning there, and wow, that was really harsh to take. But okay, that's in the books. The last season is gone. A new season is ahead of us. Just the same question for the future. What do you think is your main strategy to defend the title? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, I need to abort you. I need to crash into you because Andrew Monch just tells me that you can only hear me. So Dom Walsh's voice is sadly not depicted. Oh well. Sorry for that. That's definitely my mistake. I think we need to rework that. And think we need to have a look at the settings afterwards for the next time. So I would like to say that we just jump into the session, that we not yeah, make it any longer than it already is, and I would like to talk to you afterwards again, and I mean maybe tomorrow or something, and get things sorted so that we can put it in the next time. And I'm sorry. It was actually a very nice conversation. Sadly that the other guys didn't listen to us. But okay, we will try to do this, to repeat that the next time. Good luck now for the race. So, after this sadly did not work how we planned it, I have to rework some of my settings. I think I just changed a few things not to get too many uh, spamming notifications during a race or during a broadcast. I need to look it up. Maybe I just disabled the fact that you guys could hear what my co-commentator is speaking. So yeah, a bit late on time, bit stressed I would like to call it. We had now for our season opener here in Budapest. I mentioned already the outskirts of Mogyorod. This is a very important race for me personally because this is a track I have been to already twice in my life. And here we see Mr. Ryan Price, who is now in a different car. That's one of the many topics I want to tell you. I want to bring in for this new season because we had a total new redraw, I would like to call it, of our drivers and teams. And so if you are watching us again, if you have been following us in season 1, you might now think, huh, what is Pricey doing in the Mercedes? Yes, it's not Lawson anymore. This time it's Ryan Price and his teammate Mico Caruso in the Mercedes now. So I just cannot run down everyone for you. Just have a look at the table on the left hand side with the little colored dots. I will try to bring in as much as possible in the next 1.5 hours to get you a little bit of feeling for our new season and our new teammates. As something like a little tradition, I always stay with the first one going out for his first hard lap to get you in a bit of a rhythm, a bit of a feeling for the track. We are already here in the second DRS zone, just a little zone here. And the end of Sector 1 is upcoming after this turn. Sector 1 is very short. You can actually not win anything, you can just lose time in the first sector. This will be a very difficult turn here for this day. We race with regular corner cutting, not the strictest. So we will probably not have the biggest penalty issues here in Sector 2. Some technical turns, medium pace turns, where you can pick up a little bit of grass here and there, like Mike Taylor shows us. But you need to be very focused to go through these turns. And now the very short last sector right here. Sector 1, Sector 3 are very short. The long right-hander here on the left-hand side, I was twice and watching my idol Michael Schumacher to that time. And Ryan Price is posted a 1:16 point something. That is a safety time, I would like to call it. The first competitive times incoming here from Thomas Walsh, Stefan Williams, Blake Gary maybe. Thomas Walsh in his racing point is more or less, I think, the only one who stayed in his old team, so the only one who was drawn to be back into his usual cockpit. We see, a new Ferrari driver now in the pole, Jarne van der Brijl, who he is one of those guys we really need to watch for the rest of the season. That's right, the next topic, because in our first MRS season we had a few strong drivers running away with the championship already very early in the race, early in the season. In the end we saw a three-way fight between the Walshes and Simo in the end. And this year it will totally be different, because during the last year we had a few very fast drivers joining the league, a few new podium and even victory contenders, and those guys are now with us for the first moment, for the start of the season. And yeah, one of them is maybe Jarne van de Bril, who could have a little bit of chance, some stakes in the championship battle in the end. Another one, as we watch the Monaco winner return to his pits, another one that goes in this direction might be, where is he? I'm searching for him. Mr. Rockstar Mikko Caruso, who had multiple podiums and almost won the last race in Australia, just almost. But he has shown us that he does have a really competitive speed, even though he doesn't show us here on his first hot lap. But still 12 minutes time, so no timely pressure on him yet thus far. Yeah, but he is just the same category than Jarne van de Bril. And then, have a look. Then we have a few totally new drivers where we do not have any idea if or how fast they can be. Have a look. Welcome to one of our new drivers, Mr. K. Delay. Sorry, I'm not familiar with every new name. I need to look it up, as we have 3 new guys in here. Let's have a look at the Williams team. That is Blake Gary. We know him already, coming off an Alfa Romeo. And now, the second Williams, or at the moment first Williams, is Mr. Khan Tan. Welcome to you. Welcome, Mr. Khan Delay, who is half a second faster now at the moment as our reigning champion. Another one who is new, we see on an outlap here right now. Let's jump to him real quick. Here he is in his orange McLaren. This is Sergio Vasquez. Welcome to you. He is on an outlap, did not post a time yet, but that is going to come up soon, I would like to say. And another one I see in... oh yes, I like it. I love the cryptic PSN tags. This is the second Ferrari next to Jarne van de Bril. Oh no, that's actually Jack Rocknayan, who would sit in the second Ferrari. It's the Mixner, his PSN tag, and one of our reserve drivers, N2 the E. Just as cryptic, I would like to say. But okay, I will find the name how to call you. I will find the name. We have another new driver, just searching for it. It's on P5 sitting back in the pits. D Killer, that is... let me have a quick search, a quick look on my note sheet. That should be Ricky Kantarik. D-Killer 13, Ricky Kantarik, welcome to you. So we have 3 Swiss drivers and 1 Peruvian now in our league. So MRS gets more and more international. From a British friends group, we go global here. While Sergio Vasquez was unable to post a competitive first hot lap. But no pressure yet on him, still 8.5 minutes left to get in some competitive time. Yeah, and now as I probably slash hopefully have greeted all the new guys, brought in all new informations that are necessary for the moment. Well, we see Vasquez sliding into the wall here. Let's focus on what is going on here in the qualifying. So I see quite some people posting in the group chat, in the live chat. That's quite cool. Just let me know that you're there. Just put in some questions if you want. And yeah, so let's focus on the qualifying, on what is going on. We see still in P1, here he is, K delay. Still need to look it up. This might take one or two race events. Kantan and Ricky Kantarik, both with K's in their PSN, so might be that I will mix you guys up in the first few events. He is still in the lead. We see Simo on... Simo was on mediums. Simo's hot lap time, 6.5 tenths slower than K-Delay, was posted on mediums, but he's still in the pits, but he has just mounted the softs. So he is now waiving his plan B, maybe? Waiving the idea to try and start on mediums. Oh, and there it is. The Williams of Khan has spun in turn 1, at the exit of turn 1. Maybe he opened up the DRS a little too early and therefore did not have enough of downforce on his rear. Anyway, he is the pole setter. He has still 6 minutes, so no pressure on him here right now. Let's have a look who might be on a hot lap while we see Scuba already checked out. Sergio Vasquez was disqualified, maybe because he was standing there too long in the wall and not moving out of the way. So we have the first one who is in last position, definitely last. Scuba will be even in P19, will be in front of him. Let's have a look. Who's on a hot lap? Maybe our little monster. The monster Alpha Tauri, coming off Red Bull, was demoted, downgraded from Dr. Helmut Marko after his, let's call it Albon-like average results in the last year. So now he will have to race in the Alpha Tauri. No, it's just a joke, of course. We have redrawn the teams, so just by jeopardy he landed in the Alpha Tauri after racing for Red Bull, and he does come back to the pits. He aborts his hot lap. Enough time to come back to the pits, get some fresh tires and jump out on the track again. We see Grimo in P14, Mark Goodman. There he is, the other Alpha Tauri. He is going on mediums. That's an interesting strategy. Let's stay with him here at the end of Sector 2. He's not improving, so he will come back and try again on softs. I'm pretty sure about that. We see Goziga Simpa on a hot lap try. He was actually level after Sector 1. We saw him running wide, yes, and therefore he lost some time. He lost 1.5 tenths on his formerly posted hot lap. The former McLaren and now Haas driver. He will come back. No, he's going to the end, so he has enough of gasoline for another hot lap. He will... No, this is not a hot lap, not another hot lap. And he will run out of time. He will do hard to try to get another hot lap time in. Let's have an eye on him. If he is already finished, he would be starting in P18 now. So who else else we can have a look at? Let's have a look at our host, David Lawson. He has been drawn to Red Bull, so from Mercedes to Red Bull, German to Austrian team. It's quite a good team likewise, from the best to the second best team if you want to say so. And he does not look, very hard jumping over the curbs here, so it does not seem like he's on a hot lap. While we see a new pole setter, first Jarne van der Brill blasted the time, and now Simo in the pole. Our second finisher, the vice champion, so to say, of last year. Simo has been drawn into a Renault car. Simo was a incredible back and forth battle from him between Dominic Walsh, between both Walshes actually, but in the end just Dom was left of the Walshes to fight for the championship, and Simo looked like the champion just until maybe 5 or 6 laps before the end of the race of Australia, the season finale, what is still rewatchable on my channel if you wish. And then the rain came and his championship hopes were just washed away, and so Dominic Walsh was able to be on the lucky end after the championship bounced back and forth tons of times. We have seen Nico Caruso pushing into P2, Jarne van der Brill is coming back, so Simo, Caruso, van der Brill are already finished. What is our Mr. K Delay doing? Kantan. Let's have a look. He is on an improving time. He found some time after Sector 1. Where will the time stop for him at the end of Sector 2? One turn left, maybe a little bit of impeding from some racing point in front of him, but he's still improving by 6/10. Mike Taylor is a little bit impeding him, I would like to say. We have seen him already impede earlier, I can't remember who it was, but there was some racing points rear in the way of someone already before. And the end of his hot lap, KDA Kantan in the pole. Kantan blasting Simo's time by almost 4/10. And I think this will probably be the decision for the pole. We see Ricky Kantarik is out. He is not improving. Caruso is out. We knew that already. Van der Brill too. And who else? Tom Walsh is still on a hot lap at the end of Sector 2, beginning of Sector 3. He finds some time. He has found 8/10, but that would not be enough to push for the pole. That would just be enough to be somewhere on the level of Jarne van der Brill, plus minus. So maybe third starting row for him. Tom Walsh, yes, P5. P5 next to Jarne van der Brill. What is our Monsty doing? Andrew Mond is a little bit of improvement now, but now he's thrown it away. He is still depicted to have almost 2/10 of improvement, but I think this mistake in turn 12 will be costly for him. One turn left now, and then we will see if he can improve. He can improve his time, but no improved position for him. He finishes in P12. Everyone is finished now. I think it looks like everyone is finished. So, for the moment, congratulations to our first pole setter, that is Mr. Kantan. So, first time with us and already on the pole. Congratulations to that. So the qualifying will end soon as the CPU will rule everyone, or the last one who's still running, as finished. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Now we are officially finished. Qualifying is officially over now. And all our drivers will have approximately a minute of time. Here we see the starting grid. K Delay on the pole position in front of Zimo and Dominic Walsh. Then Mirko Caruso, Tom Walsh, Jarne van der Brillen 6. 7 goes to Stefan Williams. 8 N to the E. P9 for D-Killer, 10 Leonard Camp, P12 Grimo, 12 Monster, 13 Ryan Price, 14 is Mike Taylor, 15 David Lawson, 16 Blake Gary, 17 Goziga Zimper, 18 goes to Scuba, 19 Mercyman, and last and disqualified Sergio Vasquez. So all of our drivers have approximately half a minute left to get their strategy in, to get some minor changes being done, and I will use that moment to grab a short drink. I will be back with you in just a moment. So here we go on this fair weather Sunday race start. We start into the installation lab. That is just like we had it last year. We have a minute or two to get in the last information, to get all things sorted out that we will need. First look always is the weather. That's a fair weather. Second to watch is the tire strategy. Top 10 must start on the set they have qualified on. Top 10, everyone will start on soft. Then after P11 on, we see the majority of drivers going on mediums, and only Blake Gary and Mercyman starting on softs. Mercyman Martin Ward, real life friend of David Lawson. Very cool and a bit ironic, but definitely a funny thing that the real life friends have been drawn into the same team totally by Jeopardy. And yeah, we have seen already the information from the Amazon Web Services, and you can either have a red, yellow, red 2-stop strategy or a red to white 1-stop. I think, as far as I know, my last offline races of Hungary, the softs degrade very fast, and especially the front left is really fast and extremely degrading. And so, as far as I know, the 1-stop strategy is by far the fastest strategy, if, I said if, there is no safety car phase destroying this strategy or giving others some options. We see, Thomas Walsh is in some connection troubles maybe. Where is he? P5. He does not seem ghosted. I hope that he can be with us on the start. That would be a very bad timing for internet connection issues. Yeah, it seems like we have this malfunction again. I had it already my last broadcast, my last online race on Monday, just the same. That the game for some reason does not stop the installation lab and we cannot proceed to the start. Either there's one driver who has some issues and this one will drop out now, or Tom Walsh rejoined. Maybe it was him. Fingers crossed right now, but does not look like. So our P9 D-Killer told us that he rejoined, but still this has not been the reason why we have this malfunction. Aha, Ryan Price now has dropped out. Maybe he caused it? Oh, the background chatter says that we probably will have to restart the lobby, and I will leave right now because afterwards I will get a problem, and there it is.